What up, folks? I just finished last week's meal prep. Well, last week's meal from meal prep. Um, so I just ate the last one a little earlier. That was my first meal of the day. I didn't eat any breakfast, so all those are gone. Okay, so everything that's going in today are fresh meals. Now the two weeks, last 2 weeks, it's been heavy beef. Okay, meatloaf, Salisbury steak, and steak. Okay, so it's been heavy beef. It's not bad, but sometimes it's a little exhausting to eat because because the weight of the product. Um, it's not so much the beef in and of itself; it's just the weight of the product, the volume, um, and sometimes that can just be hard for you to break down. Um, so you try to make the meal small, but sometimes it's just the volume of the meat that will weigh you down. Okay, because some foods actually take longer to break down. Okay, they take longer for your body to process, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, that's a good thing if you're going out. Okay, if you're going out and running around, because then your body is heating up from the food. Your caloric expenditure is being expanded outward because you're running around doing whatever you got to do. Just eating it later in the day, not later like 8, 9 o'clock at night, but eating it like 5 or 6, um, and you're just chilling for the rest of the day. It's good, you know what I'm saying? Because it'll be broke down by the time you go to bed. So what we're doing this week is we got 6 meals, okay? Um, so we got fresh mashed potatoes, salmon. This is a little tomato parmesan sauce that came with my parmesan shrimp, and I just put it on top of the salmon, give it a little more flavor, and broccoli. Then I got the last of the smoked turkey. Um, so this is the last of the smoked turkey that I made for Thanksgiving, and yes, it was in the freezer. So it tastes actually good because I actually tasted a slice before I sliced it all up. So this is the last of it. It's 3 meals. So it's 3 pieces of turkey in each one, fresh mash, Brussels sprouts. Now, as I said, fresh mash. I made fresh mashed potatoes today. Just a little seasoning, a little butter, a little milk. That's it. So that's basically what we're having this week upcoming. These will be fairly light meals. Um, they won't tax my system because because sometimes when I come back from training, because I go and I train in the afternoon. I guess that's the best way to put it. Because, sometimes I get up about 9, 9:30. And by the time I get my post-training meal in, which is the oatmeal with flaxseed, and mix everything up, as far as my pre-workout that I take before I leave the house, my amino acid drink that I sip during the workout. By the time I leave the house, it can be 11 o'clock, 11:30. So by the time I get to the weight room, because I have to go to another city, it can be 11:30, 11:45, depending on traffic. So because my training takes 2 hours, then then what happens is then what happens is by the time you get home, especially if you got to stop somewhere, by the time you get home, it might be 2:30, it might be 3 o'clock. So you're eating another post workout meal after training, and then you're trying to get another meal in before bed. So that sometimes will push the meals so close together that you will feel overfull. You will feel miserable. Okay. So I know with the meals that I've prepped this week, that won't happen because these meats are fairly light. I guess that's the best way to put it. Okay. They're not dense meats. Okay. I'm going to get my omega 3s out of this. I'm going to get my vitamins and minerals out of this. Okay. I'm going to get some aminos out of that. So what's happening it won't be so taxing as far as chewing. Because see, even if the meat is not, if you got to chew a lot on your food because of the density of it, that makes you tired too. So that's what we're doing for this week. Next week, I'm not sure. I do have a roast in the freezer. I might slow cook that so that way I can really break that down. I might slow cook that. Um, who knows? I haven't really thought that far about what's next week. Um, I might play it by ear. I might not even do no meal prep next week. I might just, eat what's available in the refrigerator. I might just decide to do a week of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I mean, who knows? But you guys take care. Thanks for viewing my video. Thanks for coming to my channel. I'll keep you posted. We're on the road to 350. Something on my floor. I was going to make spinach with the salmon, but I said, hell, I got broccoli in here. And remember I told you, you can actually put these vegetables in frozen because by the time you heat them, they're going to be thawed out and they'll heat just like they are. There's no seasoning on none of those vegetables, the broccoli or the Brussels sprouts. There's no seasoning on none of it. So I'll just put some salt on it, light salt or something, I don't know, or maybe just a pat of butter when I heat them up. So you guys have a great day. Road to 350. Thank you for viewing.